shit about those guys.
All right, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back. We're gonna get right into it. The thumbnail today is gonna be a couple of hot topics. Gonna make it real quick. I know it's Christmas Eve. Want everybody to get back to their family and enjoy themselves. As always, welcome back to Generation X Nation. Everything on my channel is alleged, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to go over a couple of hot topics I've been watching on social media and on the YouTube streets real quick. It's not going to be very long, but I just kind of had an opinion on it because I keep hearing about it. And you guys know how Gen X is, we do sit back and be quiet, but you don't want to wake us up. And I'm kind of getting tired of hearing the same thing over and over about this young man who just won the Heisman Trophy. We're going to have to leave this young man alone. And that's Travis Hunter and his girlfriend. I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, I get it. She has a past. Who hasn't? This generation is a little bit different, the way they conduct themselves. I'm not surprised to see that she may have had some experiences or some things that wasn't very tasteful while she's out partying and hanging out with her friends, or allegedly, around other men, or laying in the bed with another guy, some guy grabbing her behind in a photo. Again, this is what I'm seeing on social media. I don't know this woman personally. I don't know Travis personally. But I would say this: leave them alone. Like, seriously, they are young. She's young, and I'm sure she probably made some mistakes. And I know everybody worried about, he's a new millionaire, or going to be a millionaire, or already a millionaire. I know they get paid in college now. And he's going to the NFL, and she's a gold digger. Everybody he meet at this point on, every woman he meet at this point on is a suspect gold digger, because they all know who he is. Okay? She's been with him the longest. Whether she cheated on him or not, it's not our relationship. It don't matter. He loves her. And if she's not good for him, life is the best teacher you can ever have. Life will teach him. I'm sure his mother has talked to him. She seems like a very beautiful, smart, intelligent young lady. I'm sure Coach Prime has talked to him, and we all know what he went through. And I'm not going to throw that out there because that's the past. That man is eventually going to figure out one way or another whether this young lady is good for him or not good for him. And we need to just let them be, let him enjoy his relationship. He's in love, she's in love. Let it be. Because at the end of the day, as I always say, the truth gonna come out in the end. If she's fake, it'll soon surface. It'll soon surface. We don't need to continue to be harassing this young man and making him stressed out and deleting all of his social medias. He can't even enjoy his Heisman Trophy win. He can't even come down off of that high. He can't even just go out and celebrate and party with his friends and family without y'all bringing up his girlfriend. That's the first thing we want to look at. It is not our relationship, and it's not our damn business. Excuse me. I don't like cursing again. I keep telling you I am a cussing Christian, but I'll throw one in there every now and then. It's not our business. It really isn't. Let that man be. He knows that woman better than we do. At least we hope he does. And if he don't, again, like I say, life is the best teacher and the best experience that you can have. And you experience it through life. One bad decision could change your whole day. Let him make his bad decision. And if it's not a bad decision, then that's fine. And that's even better. But leave him alone. No young man should have to be going through this because he chooses to date somebody. And I'm saying this because most people are constantly, you guys are out here, bringing up her past, what she used to do, trying to act like she's some kind of thought and things like that out there. But we have embraced so many women who had questionable pasts. And we let it go. And we've made them celebrities. I'll name you a few. Jocelyn Hernandez. We all know she was a stripper. She does a whole cabaret show. She's now a multimillionaire. We don't have a problem with that. She's on a mega platform. She's on Zeus. I've seen her doing interviews on various places. I've seen her on the damn Wendy Williams show. Nobody worried about that. And she was married to Stevie J. We didn't know her until she met Stevie J. Could we say she used him for clout? Maybe. We don't know. Angela White, former Black China. I know she likes to be called Angela White, and I respect that. But let's not pretend like we don't know her past. Now she's on Love and Marriage. I'm not Love and Marriage. Love and Hip Hop Miami. She messed with a has a baby by a Kardashian and another rapper. She's living a good life. Okay? And she had a questionable past. We let that go. Drea Michelle. We all know what's going on there. Just had a baby by a multi-million-dollar football player. We all know that she used to work in that same industry. Okay? Amber Rose. She was just flocking on the beach with the young lady's ex-husband. Tiana Taylor's ex-husband, Shumpert, dude. We all know she used to be a stripper. So we need to stop pretending like this is something new, that famous people don't get involved with women who had questionable pasts. Tasha Smith, she's an actress. She's admitted she used to be a stripper. You can find it on YouTube. Go research it. This ain't the first time this has happened. This ain't the first time that women who work in certain industries, and that don't mean they doing anything wrong or bad or whatever. Eve the rapper, she's married to a multi-billionaire. And I'm not shaming these people. Again, I'm not shaming these people. They have admitted it, that they had a past, and this is what they done. And I appreciate and respect them for who they are today. Because we all start off our lives differently. But it's not where you start, it's how you finish. Okay? And maybe at the time these women were working these industries, they felt that's all they had. They felt this is the easiest way to make the fastest money. Maybe they didn't want to go work at McDonald's. Maybe this is easier for them to make money. So stop it. And let's not forget who really didn't need the money, but her claim to fame. Kim Kardashian. Let's just keep it real. This is not lies. This is actual factual. You know, you all can research it. We know how she started off with Ray J and the whole thing. And after that, according to her ex-husband, her body was art. We seen every bit of her body from top to bottom, left to right. The only thing I ain't seen on Kim Kardashian is her kidneys and her liver. Okay? And that's just keep it real. So leave that man alone. Whether that girl did some questionable things or questionable behavior 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, it doesn't matter. Every woman that I named just now dated somebody who had money, married somebody who had money, or went off to become multimillionaires on their own. Nene Leakes. She is the queen of Real Housewives of Atlanta. If it wasn't for her, I don't think it would have catapulted to where it's at today. I respect Nene with everything in me, but she admitted on the show that she used to be a stripper. And that's nothing against Nene. Nene is a beautiful woman who is killing the game today. She knew how to take that reality TV and turn it into real money. So do me a favor. Lay off of Travis Hunter. Lay off his girlfriend. Let them live. And if she did do some questionable behavior prior to dating him or whatever the case may be, and he's making a mistake, let him find out on his own. Right now, he's in love. That is his fiance. And we have to just respect that. Because God knows that we can respect what Kim Kardashian has done and what Jocelyn is doing and what Drea Michelle is doing. We damn sure can respect that young man. Let that go. Next up, we're going to talk about Belle Collective. Latrice and Letitia and their husbands in that little incident. And I'm going to go real quick on that one because it was just, Cliff and Glendale were 100% absolutely wrong. They came in there clowning. They came in the establishment clowning. Okay? Aikisha and her husband, they didn't deserve that. They literally did not deserve that. They did absolutely nothing wrong. And there was no reason for them to be treated like that. Glendale and Cliff were wrong. Period. It just didn't make any sense to me why when he walked in there and he went to shake, Willie held his hand out for Glenn to shake and he just slapped it off the way or whatever. It started right, or Cliff wanted, I forget which one did it, but it started right then and there. It really did. Glenn needed to stop chasing behind Cliff and listen to Cliff. I don't know if Glenn's father was in the picture or something, but it seems like he looks at Cliff as a father figure and do whatever Cliff says. Be your own man. You got a wife and your own family. Be your own man. Seriously. Willie is the least problematic person on that show. There is no reason it should have escalated to that. And for Willie to get that upset, they had to have been pushing the buttons. And again, we all know it's edited. But I've never seen Willie lose his cool like that. And I never seen Aikisha lose her cool like that. And it looked like Latrice, is it Latrice? Or Letitia, I'm sorry. The one that's married to Glenn. She was waiting for her moment so she can get into Aikisha's behind because she doesn't like Aikisha. Aikisha, she doesn't act bougie to me or anything, or she better than them. She just behaves like a grown woman to me. She behaves like a grown woman. And then for them to go on the live afterwards, Latrice and Letitia, and act like their husband hadn't done nothing and it's giggling kiki and all that stuff, it was just so immature and just wrong. Aikisha and Willie have an image that they try to portray and keep up and make sure the image is clean because they do real business deals. He's a commentator. He got other stuff going on. She's trying to build into the real estate industry and build buildings and refurbish stuff. She's on different boards and community service outreach programs or whatever the case may be. She don't need all that extra BS drama hanging behind her. She want to walk in a room where people know and respect her. And yes, you own Belle Collective, but you also a good businesswoman or you're somebody who's contributing to the community. Not that foolery. And that to me was foolery. And for y'all to sit there and laugh about like it was funny, the audience didn't like it. And we like Belle Collective. Y'all getting your ratings are going up. People are starting to look at the show more than what they used to. But don't start doing this toxic stuff to make your audience turn against you. I'm not going to name the show, but there's a sister show that y'all are aligned with who that is not working out very well for them. You guys want to keep your fan base and things like that so they can support you and support the show and you guys stay on the show. Stop it. I'm just talking about the fight. I'm not getting into so Gucci and all the rest of it. That fight was out of line. I did not like that. I just didn't like it. Glenn, find something to freaking do. And I'm going to say this real quick before I finish this story off. Glenn, you sat there at that damn table. And your wife came up with a business plan and gave it to you. And basically, Letitia, Glenn said, you know what? I'm just going to drive the trucks. You go do the rest of the stuff and book me some jobs or whatever. That's not his own business. That's really a business he wants you to open, set up, and get. You tell me, you want me to get my broker's license and all that? You're starting that business. He just going to be an employee of yours driving the trucks around when you set him up different pickups. That's all it is. I know exactly what he's doing. He wants to be his own businessman because he see everybody else, JJ and the rest of them doing it. But just like Martell on your sister's show, he don't have the real brains to do it. I'm not saying he's dumb. He just don't know how to do business. So he wants you to set it up, meaning you're going to set up the business name, tax ID number, register with your state, trademark it, all of that. You're going to do all of that. Get the bonded the insurance for the business. You're going to get all of that for him. And then you're going to get the software to set up pickups. Okay? And then you just going to tell him, hey, Glenn, go pick up this shipment over here. That's really you running the business. And you not even, I'm sure you realize that. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I know how business work a little bit. And I'm watching the show and saying, but that ain't owning his own damn business. He making you set the damn business up. And he just tell you will you get everything set up and just tell me where I need to pick up the loads from? So it's really your business. He basically told you this is the new business I want you to get into. And you sitting here acting like Glenn got a business. Glenn is an old, aged out wannabe rapper. And he got mad because when his rap really played on the show and people didn't like it, they clowned him. And so did his classmate, Will. Y'all just got mad at him. And he didn't like him ever since then. Don't get mad at Willie because your raps failed. The rest of the world seen your raps fail. It wasn't just Willie. Moving on. Glenn, Cliff, you owe Willie an apology. Aikisha and Willie, best of luck to you. I understand completely why y'all walked away. You're not going to tarnish your reputation on that show. I get it. I get it. I like the show. I don't, I love to see our people moving on, doing things. I always support our people. But sometimes when you're wrong, you're wrong. And I just have to say it. I get it. I get it why you walked away. We're wishing you guys the best. And maybe you'll make some appearances here and there. Um, Last but not least, I'm going to talk about Wanda. Because in my previous video, if y'all go back and watch, and y'all watch some of my videos, I got good videos out there. Like, subscribe, and share. Please do that. I notice you guys are listening and, reviewing the videos. Just like the video. Just like it. Share the video. That's all I'm asking for. I ain't asking for no money, none of that. Just like the video. I upload recordings. That's it. Maybe one day I'll go live if I get enough subscribers. But, please like, subscribe, and share the videos. Again, everything I say is in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Okay, and it's all alleged. Now, with that being said, as I said before, I give my commentary based on the show as I watch them. Okay, I don't know any of these people personally. I've never met them, so I'm not saying anything to try to defame or their characters or anything of that nature. I just rate comment on the shows based on what you give me off the TV screen, and that's what I seen. I seen Willie trying to be half cordial. I seen Cliff and Glenn acting like fools, and I seen Letitia and Latrice taking up for their husbands when they know their husbands was wrong. That's what I saw. And if there's anything in between that's edited out, you can't fault us who go out and talk about the shows because we're not privy to that. And if I see it later on and recognize it, I will apologize. I don't have a problem doing that. Okay? After all, I'm a Gen Xer. We say it how we see it. Okay, I'm gonna finish up with Miss Wanda real quick. As I said in my previous videos, what I was talking about earlier, I said when Miss Wanda get a hold of Arionne and Martell, ain't nothing gonna be able to stop her. And Lord, did she put out that live? I'm not gonna play the recordings because I know people say you can play it under the Fair Use Act and all that. I just, I ain't that deep into YouTube yet where I'll be playing other people's stuff, but I will give people credit that I did watch it on one of the YouTubers' channel. I can't remember, not watch it, but I listened to it or whatever. Because I don't think I follow Wanda on any social media. I don't follow a lot of people. Miss Wanda did exactly what I expect Miss Wanda to do. She went off. She went off, she went in deep, and she let them know, this ain't the one. This is not the one. You're not going to do this to my child. And I knew she was going to do that. She's very protective of her child. But one thing Ms. Wanda said that really stuck with me is, who are these women's mothers? And I'm not disrespecting Arionne's mom. I'm not disrespecting that young lady, I forgot her name, that they interviewed. I'm not disrespecting your mother neither, if they're listening. I just want to know, what are you teaching your daughters at home that they would go on a live stage like this and act like this? What did you teach Arionne at home that she would think is okay to continue a 10-year relationship with a married man? Now he's not married anymore and break up a happy home. You were okay with that? And you might have been telling her that was wrong, because sometimes our kids do the opposite. But then after she does that, then she gets on a major platform and try and tell and make this big announcement, everybody to watch, why she tried to destroy another marriage. I don't understand why Arionne is not, at this point, she's too old for this type of behavior, and she has 2 children. One of them is teenager, preteen, or a teenager. I don't understand why Arionne doesn't have any self-awareness to see what she's doing, or either she don't care. Who is creating these children on this planet to have no moral compass whatsoever? And I've said it in my videos over and over again. No good is going to come to you guys trying to make other people miserable. You can't find happiness bringing misery amongst other people, Arionne. You got to stop. And I've said, hey, get some therapy. Go see a do something. And I ain't saying church is the answer to everything, but you need to get your mind and your soul and your spirit aligned. And it's not there. And at this point, I'm not giving you even grace anymore. You are a fucking idiot. You really are. And you're just stupid. And that young lady, they made a clown out of you, a plum fool. I'm going to move on because my topic was about Wanda. I don't wish bad on anybody. But if Wanda should see you on site like she said, and something maybe unexpected happened, I don't think a lot of people would feel sorry for you or Martell. I don't think so. You were wrong, and Wanda has every right to go in on you and Martell however she chooses to. I am not the biggest fan of Wanda, but I do like her. I never met her. I think she's a good person. I just didn't like some of the stuff she did on the show, but I don't hate her. And if I am 100% in support of what she does. I'm 100% support of what she does, what Marcel does, and what Tisha does. I'm 100% support at this point. I'm going to be Team Scott on this one. Y'all were wrong. Period. And Ms. Wanda, I'm telling you, believe it or not, there's a lot of people out here who are 100% in support of you, your daughter, and your son-in-law because it was no need to go this low. It's a freaking TV show. No need. Arionne really thought she was cooking. You wasn't cooking a damn thing. Only thing cooking is your fucking brain. What little of it you got. Martell, you have screwed yourself up so bad, Miss Wanda. And you know Miss Wanda know you, Martell. You know she know you. Why? I don't get it. You have screwed yourself up so bad. So y'all start filming, quote unquote, I hear, allegedly in January. Who the hell gonna film with you? I've said it before. Marceau ain't filming with you. Tisha ain't filming with you. If I'm Maurice may have a 1 or 2 little quick scenes with you, but that's his brother. Kimmy damn sure following Maurice now. The Scott, so she ain't filming with you. You can't go around Melanie. Ken gonna be, touchy-feely around you because of your situation with Trish. You and Dingbat Marquez gonna film together? Because you keep going around Nell and Chris Fletcher calling her a side piece. Chris gonna cut you off too. So your game plan was to do all this bull crap and then get you and Arionne on the show. Because you ain't gonna have nobody else to film with her. Oh, that's a complete fail. You may not have a job. I hope it was worth the risk. Wanda, as I said, I knew she was coming out. I knew she was going to eat your ass up, and that's what she did. Good job, Wanda. I don't care what nobody else say. Good job. You did exactly what you should have done. Exactly. Now what you do is go find that clown that they brung down there and paid few dollars, crumbs they gave her to try to insult you and your family and get their information and sue all they raggedy asses for defamation. File a civil lawsuit against that young lady and take all they ass to court and make them prove it. Because all they did on that platform was gave you third-party information, third-party gossip, third party. They had no evidence. And baby, when you go to court, you need freaking solid evidence, not third-party hearsay. And that whole interview was nothing but third-party hearsay. I know Wanda hear me. I know somebody hear me that's going to tell Wanda. If you hear it and you know her, let them know. That was all third-party hearsay. I would have all their ass in court and say, pull out some receipts. Like I said in my other video, give me a text message, a copy of a plane reservation, a screenshot of a DM, something. Because they had cell phones back then. So this all is a bunch of bull crap to me. And I hope Martell, Arionne, it was worth it, because this is the last bit of relevancy y'all have is this show. And if they kick y'all asses off this show or this show goes off the air, where you go from here? Because the rest of them got jobs and careers. Where y'all going? And by the way, Miss Wanda, if you ever get a chance, tell us what Arionne really do. What does she do for them? I don't even know where she lives. I ain't trying to dock somebody, whatever. I just wonder, what does she really do? Is she a nurse, like an RN nurse, or is she a CNA? I'm going to need to know that. And with that being said, this is Gen X Nation. I'm out. You guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great Christmas Eve and a Merry Christmas tomorrow morning. I hope everybody gets what they want. Gen X Nation out.